back again. It's another week, another episode. Hey, you're gonna have to deal with the show. That's just bottom line.
At this point, you think somebody don't deal with it? If they tune in
this long, you dealt with it.
Yeah, so you definitely a fan. You definitely ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm not even gonna even try to play and say that you not and you hating. People love in secret, so I already know how it goes. So, welcome.
Yeah, why they do that though?
You know, hey, come on, man. Now you want to start this off like that?
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about that.
Okay,
And then we can get into what you
I mean,
got.
we can definitely, because that's a big topic and it's definitely a thing that a lot of people need to hear to try to understand why they do that. Now, you got a whole situation to where the subconscious is there but it's vacant. So when people are doing things like fake loving and, you know, or watching the show, claim they don't like it so they can critique everything, that's like history of self-hate coming from the family.
Okay.
That's one aspect of that. And then it's like it makes me feel good to talk about somebody else and what I don't like. I'm looking at everything I don't like, even though they might have something good on there. I don't care about that goodness. I care about what they trying to portray in my eyes. So in their eyes, we trying to portray something that we not.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or we not podcasters. We need to wrap it up, right? Because in their life, they're not doing anything. So that's first and foremost. If you look at somebody's life, you like, damn, why they talking like that? Why they hating? Why they mad? And then you can backtrack in their life. I guarantee they ain't got no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
I put, just like people bet on shit, I bet on that. You can take that to the bank. I guarantee it ain't got no emotion. That's why I believe. Okay. Now, if you got a different view on that you can enlighten on it.
So the thing was to say they like to love in private.
For sure.
Love something you do in private. Yeah.
Because they don't want you to know that they love it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to tell you that. Because if they go down your comments and they read stuff and they see like you got so many likes, they say, I want to be the one that don't give you that. I don't want to give you that type of love. Yeah. I don't want you to think you special to me because I'm trying to do something and my stuff ain't get off the ground yet. So you ain't gonna get off the ground until I get off the ground.
But that ain't gonna make them not get off the ground.
But it's so many variables that goes on in somebody's mind that they don't be honest about. It's all about honesty. Now they sit around and lie to everybody else. They go outside all day lying or manipulating somebody, right?
Yeah.
But the one person that you don't post a lie to is yourself.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's a big
That's
problem.
a crime against your humanity and humanity in itself because somebody gonna mess around and slap you out, right? Because you playing too hard trying to be something you not. Or you not honest with yourself and say, hey, I am a fucking hater. I don't. I would not like somebody going somewhere that I can't go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I hear you. The love in private is like they just don't want to give you that gratitude. Like, hey, I like what you're doing. I'd rather say, hey, that shit weak. I hate that shit. Cause I notice like people who watching one person do something, everybody who's watching is in a group together. Like, yeah, look at him. What he doing? I bet he gonna fuck up. I bet he gonna fuck up. And then if you have any slip, I knew it. See, that's why I don't like them anyway. They don't know what they doing anyway. So it's just like I see why people love in private, but it's like you don't have to. Like, why not say, hey, that's hard? Or if you put a song on, hey, that's hard, bro. Or you put a fit together, hey, that's hard.
I'd rather you not say it if you don't mean it.
Oh, yeah. No,
if you say that shit to me and you don't mean it, I guarantee you fucked up with me.
Yeah,
on 100%. Fakeness is the worst thing. I respect genuine people that tell me.
How you differentiate that, though?
What?
If it's fake, if you think it's fake. If somebody say, hey, bro, that song hard. Like, what do you feel like it's fake? If they be
I
like...
deal with clowns on the daily, right? Mm-hmm. And I've dealt with so many clowns and so many fools that they hang themselves. They really believe that I'm one of those to be naive for who I'm around and who I'm with. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy because their mind is their mind. They're gonna believe what they believe. But in the same time, I'm like a robot analyzing everything somebody does. All right. I calculate everything somebody does. I don't do it on purpose. That's just what it is. So anybody that think they done something or do stuff that they think I don't know about, I know about it. 110%. I just choose what I say and how I maneuver with those people.
Right.
That's my choice, right? I ain't got to talk about everything because if I talk about everything, I get violent. See? I get in a violent state because I come from a violent place, right?
Okay.
That's me being honest about where I come from. Mm-hmm. And if people be honest about where they come from, it is not your fault that you was born in a place of violence. It wasn't your fault. You didn't put that together, did you?
No.
So people taking responsibility and feeling self-pity on themselves about their environment that was strategically put for you to be mad and upset and want to fight 24/7. You had no choice, right? If you was lucky enough to get born here, then that's what your faith. You had that environment. But unfortunately, a lot of people that I know had the bad environment. Mm. Right? So I try to keep it cool and I keep distance away from people that I do want to slap on the daily. So that's how I help that. For those fake people that get around me, I give them one chance. I talk to them. I say, listen, I might look like something you might think I am, but it is not that, right? Give them warnings. You fooled me once. Shame on me. You fooled me twice, can't fool again.
I hate you. George W. Bush fumbled all over that ear.
So it's like one of those things. We got to keep a vigilant eye on situations and things and people that comes into our life that don't supposed to be there. A lot of people harboring people that's in their life that don't supposed to be there by any means. Hey, yo.
Damn, harboring. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because they giving them excuses. They giving them passes. It's all right. I understand. Understand these. I don't want to touch you nothing. I don't want to put my hands on you nothing. But it got to be a change. So I want to touch back. What were we talking about?
Which one?
I don't know what we was talking about. I was just talking.
No, we ain't never going to the topic. No, I was waiting. I was waiting for you to finish.
I don't know what I was talking about in the first place to finish.
No, why do?
But it sounded important though.
No, it's why do people love in silence?
Okay, cool. There we go. There we go. And so, did I touch on base on?
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All
right, I just want to make sure because I got lost and I was like, "Hey, yo."
She said, "Hold on, where I'm going."
I need to get back here. Like, what were we talking about?
No, what you had? You said you had something.
But okay, as I'm scrolling on TikTok, my feed is terrible. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know. When they came back, it's all messed up. They showing me whack shit. Look. I'm highly upset when they came back. So something come across my news feed. Boom. They are praising Elon and Mr. Trump. Sorry. Mm-hmm. But from finding things that the government or all these frauds, right?
Yeah.
Boy, that fraud been there. Yeah, when you was in office, when Elon got into his office, when Elon got into his power, y'all manipulated that fraud to get to where y'all at. Now y'all want to expose it because y'all knew it was there. Y'all knew it was going on, so that's how you know when to go look. Hey, yo, don't American people stop getting played with yourself. They all on TikTok. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Elon. I'm like, man, look, is y'all crazy?
Somebody was singing a song like that?
Nah, I just made that shit up.
I was about to say, them boys.
I made that shit up. But it's like, y'all, a lot of people can get manipulated just because they say, hey, they found all this money, so it's a good chance that we gonna get it back. What?
Oh, no, I never.
So you mean to tell me that because they found all the play money that people was playing with?
Yeah, that money spent, wasn't it?
Over with.
Yeah,
they didn't send it out.
Yeah,
so you mean, but, you know, they said the Treasury gave it out. right? So the Treasury is a middleman between who print the money.
Okay.
So they print the money. They send it. The Treasury call and say we need $2 trillion. They send them the $2 trillion. The Treasury send it out to the banks.
Okay.
The banks give it to the people on some bullshit.
Okay.
it's how they disperse the money is fucked up. So they only elected officials to go to the Treasury and put in a promissory note and say we need a certain amount of money on the behalf of the people. So when the Treasury never says, not the Treasury, but the people that print the money never says no, they give them the money. I'll print this shit. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you all you want.
Maybe you need.
So for 30 years, they never said no to any requests about money. So these people been funding the money in the programs that these motherfuckers said that this
it was wicked.
you listen to is like, hey yo,
Somebody, y'all should do that. Lord.
hey yo, who was in the room to heard them make up that name? To the WHO in the WHO community to help with this and help
Yeah,
with
it was
that.
all kind of other countries like money to Sri Lanka and money to all these places. I was like, whoa. Done, and it was like something stupid, like for
Some glaze.
some purpose.
They put some glaze on somebody's leg.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
For special glaze treatment on a Cambodian leg.
Yeah, like Cambodia and Liberia and all this. I'm like, for what?
230,000 for a leg transplant over there in Iraq.
Yeah, it was just.
And I'm sitting around like, bruh.
Nobody audited this before?
And no, they said they spent a day now, 20 a day for sandwiches.
20 bands?
a day for sandwiches.
For lunches? Nah, man.
Lunch in, baby. Free lunch. You ever had free lunch?
Off the
That's
taxpayer
motherfucking box,
money.
boy.
Yeah,
That's that
lunch
box meal, boy. Talking about they help your community. So what they do is they go get money, right? And say it's for the cause or for the American people. And then they give you the bare minimum of that money and they pocket the rest.
Yeah, of course.
So, and then you got people crying about them looking for the money, finding it,
Yeah, that's the part.
and calling them out. And they said, you trying to break down our democracy. You trying to break down our system. So they got so comfortable by getting effed over.
Yeah.
They want them to keep the system in place because they
don't
used
go
to
looking
it.
for that. What we been hiding and stuff.
That
Yeah.
was wild. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
I don't want the internet no more. I'm tired. I can't do nothing with y'all. No.
Yeah, people like, hey, you can't audit. Look, the Maxine Waters though, the older black woman, she wild. She was like, we gotta watch out because we don't know what they have on us. I'm like,
Yes, sir.
they don't know what would they have on you, man?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody lawyering up now. Everybody is scrambling for the hills.
Yeah,
like
they
roaches.
like, oh, they done found
You
the
done turned the light on. Everybody
Yeah,
scrambling.
yeah, they
Ooh. Look, then now they want to try to do their job. They popping out trying to do jobs now. Showing up
yo.
at places, trying to order their thing. Like, hey, we need to get in here. We're
Oh, they
elected
came to the
officials.
door?
We're elected
Hey,
officials.
bro was standing on
He
business.
said, we
He
did not handle that, man. Go ahead on. You see my gooseneck, baby? I don't play.
right. White dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
white
go
dude
ahead.
posted. Yeah, he was like,
He said, listen, I don't care what y'all talking about. For real, and I'm going to keep it all way a beam with y'all. That looked like a bunch of children trying to get into a door. You heard what they was talking about? We are elected officials. You got to let us in. I'm like,
well, you
this
ain't
is
that official.
this is what y'all like let lead y'all? For, no.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these motherfuckers. They
Me
are
too.
big children at a door arguing with somebody talking about you got to let us in. To do what? What you should have been done in there, 10 years ago. Now you want to do it today. Now you want to come up here and check on things, huh?
They done turned the light on.
They done
Lifted
cut the
curtain
water
up. Yeah, water off, curtain lifted up, everything.
Cut the water off. Now you looking for, let me do my job because I want to let the people know
Boy,
that
you
we've
ain't
been
been
here.
to work in 4 years, bro.
Talk to my man.
Y'all been working.
Talk to him. Talk to him, man.
Y'all been working from home for 4 years, quote unquote. Yo, they done pulled the rug up. Hey, like you said, on the manipulation side, hey, when Trump was in there first time, boy, you saw that when they put you in. You seen when that little paper was going.
He skimmed off the top, bounced back, hopped out of there, and said, "I'm gonna come back and
I'm gonna expose Biden.
I'm gonna show everything that I been knew that was here. I been knew this. Don't ever think that these people on whatever hill that you want to be on don't know what's going on. He was in office already. He know what's going on. He know how they swindle and been juking the American public all day, taking all their money. Come on. See, people got so used to taxes coming out of their check, they don't even know the increase. See, when I get paperwork, I get a red and I get it in the green. The green mean they done went up. The red mean they done went back down. So I'm seeing these influctuation in taxes, and I'm like, man, what is y'all doing?
What we feel like.
That's what I'm saying. What they feel like. We ain't got no choice to say when we get our shit, it's already in the green or the red. You like, man, what is you doing? And a lot of people ignore it because they don't want that headache, right? They got too much going on in their life. Like I gotta worry about. I ain't worrying about that. Taxes been coming out since I was born. My mama had it. My mama had it. So I'm gonna go ahead on and let it go down. I don't care, right? But you look at the money that you could have had.
Man,
come on, man.
That gross be looking wicked.
You be like, I'm sick with it. If I had this, I'm sick.
I'm straight. You get your gross and not that net. Oof. So you tell me this what I would have had
and
today.
Then they go around and talk about we go off your net. How is that even legal and make sense to any?
No, they go off the gross.
The gross.
Yeah, they go off the gross.
So
well, you made it, bro. I ain't touched none of that.
And they know that, so they want to make you all fucked up. In any circumstances in an all known universe, that shit don't make sense. I don't give a fuck if you go to another planet. No. You break that down and say, did this make sense? Whatever that language was, it said it ain't make sense.
And they say you would have made 3 bands on your check, but how I got 1,800?
No, that's fighting words. I'm about to fight somebody. Is you serious? What that? You know how much that is you just took?
Yeah, that's wicked how they do. It's crazy. But the fact that when somebody is trying to audit you for fraud, you say, hey, stop doing it.
And them motherfuckers got the nerve to go try to audit you when they've been stealing from you since you've been born?
Listen.
I've been listening. I'm a good listener.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
I know what you mean. I'm a good listener.
Like, hey, stop looking at what we got going on. So don't do that. So if somebody's trying to stop from searching something, hey, if ain't nothing to hide, you say, hey, look at the books. That's A1. Hey, don't come here with that.
We got all rights. Y'all can't just burst in here like this. Like, listen, if you was on the up and up, it would be no reason. I agree. I like, first of all, y'all could have called. Y'all could have just say, hey, can I come through? I would have let you come through.
You can pull up. But now you disrespectful, no.
But somebody stopped you at the door and say, what are you doing here? Where your warrant? Where all this? Yeah, now you finna kick in your face because we know you got something in there. Because people that have nothing to hide, I will invite you in.
Right.
Well, you're stepping on my rights. You're stepping on this and stepping on that. I'm like, first of all, I can say that, but at the end of the day, you still gonna do what you gonna do upon me, right? So yeah. I'm not finna go the dumb route, let you beat up on me and do what you gonna do upon me, because at the end of the day, you still gonna do what you was told to do.
We gonna beat your ass first, then we gonna do what we came to do.
Beat. I don't want no beat.
Right.
No beat. Now I'm not with that stupid shit. For you gonna beat up on me, folks.
And then
I ain't got nothing to hide.
Then you ain't stopped nothing, no. They still came in.
They done whipped on you. They still came in and got this shit. Now you got a double whammy because now you going down. This go down.
And you at the Spitty.
Just...
You at the Spittle, man.
You at the Spittle with fucking handcuffs connected to the bed.
Hey, no, man. That's right there. Hey, they'll whoop your ass and chain you to the bed. Hey, don't you move.
Can't go nowhere.
I know you healing this shit.
Hey, when you heal up, we take you straight to jail, my boy. My girl.
You lucky we letting you heal for real.
Whatever you is, or you might let you heal up and punch you dead in your shit again.
Open that cut right back up.
Jaw right up. Like, ooh. Yeah. But see, my thing is, don't fuck with them folks, man. Listen.
Hey, folks
them folks is them folks for a reason. This is why they go through this world like they do, because, hey, listen, who gonna stop me? They gonna fuck you up.
Oh, you can't do nothing.
You gotta be smart and strategic when you fucking with these folks. You can't be sloppy at all, right? You gotta play chess
with them folks.
You got to play that. I learned that the hard way.
These folks ain't playing.
But look, no. It was a blessing that it was a blessing they had to teach, right? I had to learn, right? So now
more crazy
I know
you get with the folks, they gonna get crazy with you.
Yeah, they already set up nice. You set up, you ain't got a landing stand though, my boy. You ain't got nobody behind you. We say, hey, you in what army? You gonna look behind you and say, damn, this shit vacant.
It's
Yeah,
slow motion.
look behind me though.
And we go to court, we gonna jam your ass up too.
And when you go to court and we sentence you, can't nobody come get you, even if we are wrong. Even if we did do excessive, we gave you more time than you was supposed to. Who gonna come and get you?
Because the judge said so.
All I have to do is say so and hit that gavel.
Come on.
That shit in record, you through. Because not only you walked in my jurisdiction, so your ass is grass first of all.
First, I'm gonna talk to you. We don't understand.
And that's a
Use
whole
that
nother
courtroom
subject.
jargon.
That's a whole nother like maze that how is you speaking a whole different language and words mean totally different in the courtroom?
And then they ask you, do you understand what are you pleading?
And that fool side of you say,
That public pretender.
what? I hope you ain't. No, lawyers do that too. They all work
In
together.
pocket.
They all together, right? He'll send you to the back and say, listen, we're gonna file a motion. Don't worry about this. The judge is just a little upset today. We're gonna.
Why is that determining my case if that man upset?
Everything the courtroom does can be pointed out as inhuman. It is inhuman. Fuck your laws that you guys made in your paper that you wrap your laws up in and try to enforce. We ain't talking about that. We talking about human rights. What that means. That means you have a right as a human being of being born. If they say God is real, God is something for you, not man. So whatever man says out their mouth, that just is what it is. Okay, you can say what you're going to say, but you can't stop me from living. Man try to stop you from living.
Yeah.
Them niggas calling themselves God and say, I'm going to stop you from living.
And you better not say nothing. And your family ain't gonna say nothing.
Because we can enforce it.
Yeah.
It's all about the enforcement. People know this shit is trash. They know it's messed up. They know it don't make no sense. But it's about I am scared and I don't want to get my ass whipped. That's the basics of people complying. Compliant, right? You being compliant because you, in your mind, said, I can't do nothing about this, so I might as well comply. I don't want my ass whipped.
And who does?
You gotta whip my ass, Joe.
We go to the spitty.
I gotta first of all, protecting me and my integrity, I'm going to the spitty. I'm going all the way where we need to go. Cause I'm not here to sit around and try to tuck my tail and be in the back in the corner and say, no, I'm cool, man. I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers or nothing. Nigga, I want all the smoke.
Yeah.
I want the smoke.
They definitely try to ruffle yours.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And if you're gonna sit here and you think I'm gonna sit here and let you treat my sons and my kids like that, and if I don't do my due diligence now to try to do my part to stop this, how can I say I love my children?
No,
All right?
you gotta go down with that.
How can you say you love your ancestors when they fought to get you to this point and you just said, hey, I'm about to back up, man, because these niggas for real. They been for real. They been vicious. Right? What your hands up for? This ain't the time for peace. What your hands up for? Ain't nobody telling you to go to war. But what I'm saying is, think about what you're doing. Think about how you living. Think about your children when you look in their face. What you don't like, guess what they're going to have to deal with when they get older? The same shit. That's what you want? If that's what you want, then, okay, cool. Continue on to send your kids to places that you didn't like, and you want to send your kids there. How you gonna send your kids to a job? Do you like getting up in the morning, going to work?
Hell no.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You gonna send your kids off to there. Let that make sense. Let it sizzle in your spirit. I never feel comfortable sleeping at night, telling my kids off somewhere working a 9 to 5, 24/7. You got this weak boss, supervisor, want to flex. Come on, man. That's mental disturbance. I want my kids to be mental strong and structured, not disturbed. And then you want to wonder why when they come in the house and acting different and start doing different shit. I ain't raised you like that. What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you, lame?
I ain't raised you like that. Wow.
Because you didn't. You half raised and the other half was outside. The other half was in school. The other half was the police. The other half was every life thing that went on, they raised them. You had a small part in that.
For real. Because for real, honestly, you be at school more than you be at home.
You be at work, where? Boy, do you be where?
Yeah, home.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
so they learning shit in school, and then you get a little time with them. Like, by the time you get off work, you eat dinner.
You tired?
You tired. They don't really talk. Next thing you know, they 18.
18 like a motherfucker. Looking at you like, yeah, you cool, but, you know, I wish I was...
And you looking at them, they looking at you like, this motherfucker gone.
What's
Where
up?
the time go?
It's over with.
Yeah. So, I
But-
mean, that's crazy. Did you Well, no, I ain't gonna ask you that.
What's up?
You ain't do no sports, no Super Bowl, nothing, right?
I saw the halftime show.
You
I
saw-
was out with my cousin said he had a party.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had
How
a
was
party.
that?
It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I was excited to get out and have any type of, you know, social
A lot of people. Well, like a kind of cool
family.
Family.
It's a family situation.
All right.
And-
Did you we could talk about the halftime thing
Yeah.
too, but Kendrick shit. But did you watch any of the commercials?
It was coming on.
It was one that stood out.
It was a hat commercial with a skinhead. Well, he wasn't a skinhead, but he had like a cowboy hat, but it was a skin. I saw that, and what else I seen?
It was for me, it was a commercial about obesity, right? And it's like a big problem, and it's the chemicals in the food that everybody's eating and all this, right? And I'm like, for sure, that's true. But the whole point of the commercial was to tell you not to diet and exercise, is for you to take Ozempic or a bootleg Ozempic, a GLP, that, you know, that shot to make you lose weight.
No, I didn't know it was a thing. I saw and I heard in the grapevine. I didn't do research.
Now, I was watching the commercial. I'm like, so they telling you obesity is a big problem, and they telling you to be cool. You know how they, like, hey, if you weigh this much, it's okay, and all this, just be happy. And then they telling you, oh yeah, but it's caused by the chemicals. It's not your fault, right? But then they trying to sell you another chemical to put in your body to help you with the chemicals you're eating.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey, bro, you can't eat that. You're gonna have to move your body. You gotta do something. But here, no. The chemicals you're already eating, keep eating that. But then take this other chemical I'm gonna stab in you to throw off your hormonal, you're gonna have a hormonal imbalance. And that's gonna throw you off even more. So I'm like, they say, solve your weight problem fast with this. I'm like, So now I gotta take this for the rest of my life now?
Yeah, I second that motion. That's what's up. Take that, Diddy. Take that. And guess what? If you weird enough, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna call you no names. I'm not gonna say nothing about it. If that's what you want to do, and they already told you the side effects and everything that goes with that, right? What fellow Americans have to understand, you live in a capital society. So what that mean is everything business related is a go. What that mean is I can lobby the people that have to come confront me about what I'm putting in my stuff and what's going on and what I'm selling. I give them money, send them that way, right? You go that way. Now I'm able to have free reign to do what I want here.
And that's what happened. Like, so, and they say you don't need a prescription to get this.
No.
So now it's like you selling bootleg Ozempic. And they say, oh, you get prescribed by a doctor over the phone.
Ozempic in the first place? If you can, elaborate. on that for me.
Ozempic is something called GLP-1. It was like a diabetes insulin, basically.
Okay.
And I guess it suppresses your appetite. So it's like you taking something for something that you don't need
Okay.
to suppress your appetite. But
Right.
this is not regulated, whatever that means. You know how that
Right.
goes.
Yeah.
But so I'm selling you a cheap version of this drug to tell you, hey, you don't got to do nothing, just take this.
Yeah, it's for lazy folks.
You eating chemicals, right? They say, hey, it's the chemicals in the food, it's not your fault. But here's another one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't see the mental manipulation in that.
No.
The finesse is like, hey, you eating chemicals, that's bad, but I got one more for you. And it might mess you up too, but hey, you want to lose weight. That way, instead of doing what you're supposed to do.
What you supposed to do?
Diet and exercise.
How? How they gonna get the mentality to do that? You know what that's a...
Yeah, I get it. But see, you already taking chemicals, right? Eating bad food.
They already mind sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you telling a broke-minded person to actually think logical and go ahead and do something logical like diet and exercise.
So it's like you stab me yourself, so I'm gonna stab myself deeper.
For sure, because you got to understand that's where their mindset is at in the first place. Now, by you
I don't want to
talking
do the
about
work.
it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why they in the predicament they is in the first place, right?
Right.
So by you talking about it, ain't gonna change their perspective about what they gonna do.
No, I'm not.
And
I'm not trying to change. I'm just saying like the blatant.
So you want to give them awareness of the manipulation that's going on.
That's all I really can do.
That's all he can do.
That's all you can do.
All he can do.
I can't make you not do it. You know, but I just was looking. I'm like, so you telling me, you trying to tell me it's the chemicals in my food, but you give me another one
Yeah.
to add to the chemicals I'm taking.
Yes.
So,
Because you know why?
why is that?
Because in your human condition, you being a human being that you've been programmed to be, you're going to do psychological suicidal tendencies. We all have them. We do things that we know is not good for us. We still do them because it's convenient, right? Mm-hmm. And they tell us from what we've been programmed since babies, what a lot of people don't know and don't understand is as your conception into a whitewashed world, you have been programmed to their voice, their manipulation, and their marketing, right?
Yes.
So all those things plays a part into why you will continue to buy from them, use their services, and believe what they say and what comes out of their mouth. Which we should understand that we cannot believe or trust or even put faith in anything that comes out of a mouth of a person that so many years you can date back and say that they was against you. Why would you think they will be for you today? Is beyond me. And you's a fool, and I'm not a part of you. I don't prescribe to your newsletter, and you are not my family. Because you don't understand that this is way bigger than your feelings. This is about our future. And if you don't want to build the future, get out the fucking way and go play somewhere else. You know what that means? Do people know what that means? You can't look back at your ancestors and see how they fought to get here, and then y'all want to squander it and play and talk back and forth and say, hey, oh, man, this is crazy, right? Yes, it's crazy work. How you going to fix the crazy work is the thing that I want to know.
Yeah.
How are we going to fix the crazy work that we can articulate on a daily basis and say that is going on so you can see it? You can visualize it, you can comprehend it, and you can regurgitate it back and say, this is what's going on. But you don't have a plan to fix that.
My next subject was part of the plan to fix that. Not me, but like
why not you?
You know RFK, right? Robert F. Kennedy.
Right now, RFK.
The one who can't talk, he got the speech problem.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
I fucks with him.
So yeah, I fuck with him too.
I don't fuck with him for real.
But I do. I fuck with what he
I like his voice.
I fuck with what he doing. Like
what do you
do?
You
know, with the he got finally confirmed as, you know, the Secretary of Health and Human Services. What they're doing is stop you being able to buy sugary drinks and candy with your food stamps. I think that's a step in the right direction.
No. N to the O. Mr. Kennedy and everybody else that put that fuck shit together. with your food stamps, boy. For real.
Now he's saying if you want to buy this stuff,
you're gonna buy it
you're gonna
regardless.
buy it, but not with this.
Stop the source. Stop the source. People are already dope heads. People
are
talking about crackheads and looking. See, this is why they made crackheads, so you can look down at the bottom of the barrel and say, at least I ain't a crackhead, but you're a crackhead in your own right. You can't stop eating and consuming things you know is harmful for your body. That's a fucking addiction and a crack addict problem.
And removing some of the ingredients. Like some. Well, listen, certain foods got like 10,000 ingredients in them.
Shit, 10,000
in the United States. Then
that's too much.
Then you go to Europe, they got 400. That's a lot of ingredients. Not each food, certain foods.
10,000? They got 10,000
Yeah, all the colors, preservatives.
That's
all
sick.
Yes, it is. Fuck. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
So
I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
You got European standard. Things are banned there that we eat here every day.
And everybody know that, and everybody can get the information, but guess what they're going to still do? Go eat it.
Yes, now I feel like if you go do that, you know you really can't help everybody. All I want to do is make you aware of what you're doing. Then if you go do it, you do it.
I'm getting routed and body.
Get body on it.
I gotta calm down. Boy. I'm getting real out of control, man. Cause it's like, how can I care about y'all more than y'all care about yourself?
Yes, that's crazy.
It is really boggled my mind to we can sit here and come with Them Two Again podcast. We created this with the hopes, with the ability to actually help people change their point of view about how they living. If you are crying, if you are struggling, if whatever problem you have in your life, you can come to this podcast and get you some jewels and gems to actually fix if you believe or see value here. If you don't see value in us, you can't get nothing from us. So don't watch us. But if you see value and you watching us because that we speak truth to power, take what we say. Just try it. Try the shit that we saying, or look at what we saying. Look at it from a view of a different perspective of how you've been looking at it, because at this point in time, you've been doing it wrong.
Now, when we talk about people with addiction, people that struggle with addiction, or people just broken people, you really can't deal with the adults. You know, a lot of times it's like they lost causes. Now, the one good thing I seen about the EBT thing, not letting you get the sugary drinks and the candy, is like we worrying about the new generation. If these people who can't buy things on their own, if you don't let them get it with the EBT card, because you see what they do, they abuse that all the time, buying bullshit for the kids. So if the kid can't get the bullshit, maybe some of these kids can be saved. That's how, I mean, you can laugh all you want. That's how I feel about it. If they don't have access to it, they can't have it. If you go buy it, then you get a job and go pay for it.
Boy, tickle my fancy.
Hey, it is what it is.
He said, hey, if y'all EBT don't work, if they cut your EBT card off,
we talking about those people who are receiving. So he basically saying the federal government not going to subsidize you eating the bullshit.
Fuck them. Let them eat it. It's there for them.
See, that's...
It's there for them. I'm
talking about the children who getting that, because the parents... When you go to the store, what you see in their cart?
What I see?
Yeah. In them folks' cart. You know food stand. You know the food stand cart. Don't play that game.
It be deep.
Right, full of bullshit, right? Full of sugar.
It is. It is.
Full of shit that they wouldn't, but that they can't buy on their own.
They can't. You right.
They can't buy it. So if I say, if I go to the register, you at Walmart, you got a cart full of this bullshit juice and you can't get it, man. Watch how irate they be.
You right. You right.
That's a great thing to me.
Nah, you right.
If you can't buy it, then you can't get it.
You right.
Get a fucking job and get off the system if you want to buy the bullshit.
There's a lot of things that I can't, I wouldn't get because I can't buy it. So
that's
that
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
If you can't get it.
That makes sense.
When you go to that motherfucker Walmart, the first, I suggest you don't do that. Go to Walmart on the first of the month. It's gonna be carts full of fucking juice.
Yeah, they be deep. Boy.
Sugar
They be heavy.
cereal
When I
full
do
of
go in there,
2 carts.
I don't even. Oh,
They be, you know how it go.
because they mindset. As long as they cabinets is full,
That's
their
good.
refrigerator is
I'm
full,
providing for my
they
kid.
providing, and they are a good parent.
You not. You got high
Who y'all to
fructose
talk
corn
about?
syrup.
Who y'all to talk about what we do? We trying our best. We doing the
No,
best that
you
we can
giving
do.
something. You're not trying your best. Don't do
We doing the
that.
best that we can do. So don't talk about us.
And that's what they gonna do.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They got an excuse for everything. They don't want to look and look at those ingredients. That, okay, if you combine these 30 different ingredients with these 30 different ingredients, see,
Look at all the
kid-
shit you ate. Look,
Yeah,
right
like-
here. You eating the candy. Look at the ingredients in the candy.
Yeah.
Then you go to the pop. Look at now. You had a couple hundred ingredients. That's all fake. And you wonder why the kid wired up and can't focus.
And then you want to try to motherfucking do disciplinary when you should be disciplined. You should be brought up on
what-
charges,
you
man.
Should. You
No,
should.
for real though.
For filling your cart up with that. This is for healthy foods to help this child grow.
Health reason, you should be brought up on charges.
That's what I'm saying. Abuse, child abuse.
Child abuse.
Child neglect.
Definitely is neglect and abuse.
You
so.
letting these kids drink 3 and 4 pops in a row? It's 48 grams of sugar in a 12-ounce can. These kids running back and forth to the refrigerator. Don't let it be on vacation, summer vacation or Christmas break. They in and out that refrigerator, eating fruit by the foot, fruit roll-ups, drinking pop.
Now listen, I understand when we get to the point of origin to where we need a break. Adults need a break, and adults will allow a child to start doing things just to keep them happy, right?
Yeah.
Just to keep them happy. Go ahead. I don't care. Whatever, right?
quiet.
Because you in your moment, you in your mood. Okay. We all get that. We have to put that into consideration.
Yes, we all had that.
We got to put that in consideration because we might go to a place that we know it's not good, but we go just to keep our kid happy or to shut them up. Okay. Every parent does that. And some that don't, them strong parents. They say, no, I don't care what you do. I don't care how you cry.
ain't going.
I don't care how tired I am. You ain't getting
You
it.
ain't getting it. You gotta
I'm
stand
standing
on
firm because you already know I am. So then that child is going to have the mentality as they get older, they go places on somebody's house. They're going to say, no, we don't eat that. I'm sorry.
it. Yep.
And they going to say, what you mean? Ain't no wrong. We don't
Eat that.
I'm sorry. Matter of fact, can I get the phone? Hello?
Come get me, man.
Mom. Yeah, she trying to
They
make
got-
this. Yeah, they got this, they got this stuff over here. She keep telling me that it's okay to eat. I'm not gonna get in trouble. Can I eat this? And they read it down. Hip. Okay, I'm sorry. Mom,
Yeah.
you heard her.
You heard
she
her.
already done told you. Why you try to still impress it on me? Like you try to press me to eat this
Yes.
because you don't want to be alone with your fuckiness. That's what this
That,
is.
yes. Hey, come down with me.
Come down with me.
That's what they trying to do.
The kid told you no. You try to press the kid to say
Oh
yes.
man, your mama know what she talking about
It's
here.
all right. You ain't wrong with this because your kids eat it and you eat it. And you thinking it's cool.
But it ain't cool.
You want somebody to die with you.
That's what I said. Come down with me.
Misery loves company. Come on, eat with me. It's all right. And you sitting there, it's a good, ain't it? That's what I try to tell you. Tell your mom you need to buy more of that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If I was a parent boy, I'd wreck that house. I said, look here, come here, baby. Come here.
Yeah.
I asked you to watch my child. I didn't ask you to do none of that extra stuff. I gave you the tools you need to take care of mine. So what you do? What you do?
What you wanted
You did what you wanted to do, right?
with my kid.
Now you're through. You're through. You fuck with me one more time, you're through.
And the fact, and they know your stance on this shit too. You know, little what's the name don't eat that. You just need to try it. Man, listen.
Stop being so uptight with your kids. Let them free. Okay, you see what I'm
All right.
saying? And I was thinking about this earlier today, right? I would say, hey, these menaces to our society that's in our hood, they have parents, right? They have mothers. Some of them have fathers. Very few. A very few of them. A very few of them do. And a lot of them don't. So we need to start writing affidavits up on these women that allowed them and their menace child that they know is a menace that's fucking up the neighborhood,
My baby
doing
ain't
this
do
and
that.
doing that, is able to come back home, lay in the bed and have a meal and have friends over.
After
That's
doing some diabolical
after
shit.
doing some diabolical dumb shit that she know that he does. But he let him come lay up. You got homeless people outside right now done nothing good but their whole life, but got to sleep in the street in the cold weather, right? But you get the chance to go home and be a menace to your society, making your neighborhood a hood that they can classify and say, we not fucking with that because you got too many dumb nigglets running around, shooting up, robbing the place for no reason. And they
people
get
that
to,
ain't got shit.
they get to go back home, lay in the bed, lay in some heat, wake up to breakfast. Wake up to
Off
friends.
the food stamp card.
On, man.
Waking up to breakfast on the food stamp card, putting
They
some
wake
more
up
poison.
to friends in their front, knocking on their door like, hey,
On the
is such
game.
and such here? Yeah, go, he back there. Them bees need to be brought up on charges because we don't want our neighborhood like that, right? And you housing these fools so they can get something to eat, get energized, and go back out and do some more stupid ass shit. And you already know what they doing. Fuck you. Come on, man. They harboring and housing fugitives to go back out and destroy the neighborhood that they live in. So we, as a people of mind, body, and soul that don't even prescribe to that shit, we should not say we. That's bullshit. Them. I don't want to live in that neighborhood. I don't live in that neighborhood. I don't sign off on that sloppy work, and I don't give a fuck about what happened to them because they don't give a fuck about what happened to their neighborhood. They don't care.
They don't.
They run around messing with elders, messing with kids.
Yeah,
How you gonna come out and just, what is you doing, man?
Terrorizing, literally.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't have no sympathy for none of that. If the government want them, give it to them. If they want to play like that, let them play like that. But don't come out. Stay where you at.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna come in there either. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't gonna touch you or nothing.
I ain't even gonna look that way.
I ain't even gonna look that way. I don't even want to drive that way.
I might
Right.
take the long way.
But that's what I'm saying. I take the long way. Hey, when I don't know a place and my navigation take me into the wrong route, I am highly upset and I'm cussing the navigation out. I'm like, serious, hello? She said, I said, what the f is going on?
You ain't gonna cuss out the
I'm
GPS.
I'm cussing on my phone. I don't know how you drew me here. I'm highly upset. I'm looking at these decapitated fucking houses. These niggas standing on the corner by these doors and just standing there. They ain't got no
don't do that.
rhyme or
Don't start
reason.
that,
They
man.
just
Don't
standing
start
there,
that
man. I couldn't even go get food one day. I ordered something from DoorDash.
Yeah.
And I put the pickup method. I go pick it up. I didn't know where it was at. That bitch is on Superior somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
Like, so hold up. Where you pick it up from?
Man, it was a wild, like,
What's like a
corner store. It was like a store, like, cause I didn't
Oh.
check the actual area. So I get to drive and I'm saying, man, I don't fucked up.
look at your GPS?
I kept driving.
Superior
you know,
Boulevard. Like,
I said, oh my God. So I drive to the place. It's two dudes standing outside, like, yeah, I wish you would come here. I wish you would be clean. I said, man, I called DoorDash. I said, listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need my money back. I know.
He said it's unsafe.
No, look, cause look, I said, listen, I'm like, man, you know, pussy, right? So I drove away.
Hey, you drove away first. Hold on, ain't no
I
bit.
did. I spit in the corner because I'm like, man, no, pussy, I know I come from right here. That's been I sat there still looking at me. I said, shit. I said, yeah, I am.
Them folks still out there. I gotta go.
I'll go. Okay, though. Hey, yo. Hey, I report that motherfucker like
Hey, you say it's too dark. I can't go.
I
here.
reported them, man. I said, I need my money back. Y'all got to go check that store. It ain't nothing good coming from that store.
Why would they do that though?
Man, bruh, man, I don't know.
Why would they have you go?
It ain't know why. It's like you don't know until you get places, till you get there.
Yeah,
like,
the
man.
machine, like the system don't know what this area is.
They don't know the area it is.
They just
So,
give
like,
an address.
I just ordered. See, the food looked good. The presentation looked good. I'm like, oh shit, I
got
like
so
that,
much to
right?
that.
So I'm like, all right, I can save money.
So you ain't want to? Oh, you ain't want to pay that fee, bring it to the house?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I
It was
got you.
way cheaper too.
Okay.
Because I had like DoorDash Plus or some shit like that, right? So I
Okay.
can get stuff real. It was like, boom, like $9. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, all that?
Pull
yeah.
up.
I want to pull up. So, man, I told them I can't get that meal.
So what they do?
Because you already know. All right. I pull up. I have a nice car.
First off.
I ain't going to say what I got. I got a nice car, right?
First,
so,
are they looking like, who that?
and that's what it was. So soon as I started pulling up, it's this dude. He had army fatigue on. He was
His
just
head
sitting
poked
there.
up?
No, he was just sitting there like this, like, I'm like, man, what's up, man? So I kept
Steal
looking.
my
He kept,
car, bro.
he kept trying to, my windows is tint. So
Yeah.
he kept looking in the car doing all this and shit, though, like, and then when I started pulling back, he looked up like, yeah, and better get the fuck out of here, right? You know how you look like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, man. So I started driving down the street. I'm like, man,
Man,
no
fuck
pussy.
that,
Man.
right.
I'm like, no pussy. I want to go back. When I go back, man,
my
it's
food,
another
I'm
nigga.
hungry.
It's another dude standing by the other door. I'm like, okay, so I go in this door. I ain't gonna go in the store. I'm going this door right here because it look like this where the food is at, right?
Yeah.
He out here with a motherfucker ran bandana across his face. I'm like,
That
is
it's
it.
slow-mo.
I drove off. I called DoorDash. I said, listen, I'm a plus member. I'm VIP. I do good work. I pay my tax.
I'm an upstanding citizen in the community.
So I got VIP for my car wash. I got VIP for that.
He said you got VIP for car
I
wash.
do got VIP for car wash. I don't care. I waited no line.
I got unlimited washes.
And when the crazy thing about it, I get so upset when I drive into the motherfucking car wash, right? And then somebody put their arm out the window. I say, that ain't VIP, baby. Dude, you pissing me off. I be wanting to get out the car.
Oh, so you got the little sensor. You just drive.
Yeah,
through.
like I got the sensor on my window, so I just go drive through it, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, see, this is wrong with America. Y'all don't pay attention and y'all don't understand. It says members only.
Yeah.
And you want to drive it there with your, and as soon as that motherfucker window come down,
And that head go, you gotta press the button.
Right,
Yeah.
you holding me up because this line is just going.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm VIP though. I'm going straight through this motherfucker, right? He put his hand out the window. I say, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Right? Then they gotta run and come help him because they gotta get his card and make sure.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Slowing
all right,
up your
man.
experience.
Slowed on my shit, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like when I saw that, I'm like, man, no. I called fucking FBI. I called motherfucking police commissioner. I called everybody.
Hey, no, it ain't worth fucking around getting a murder charge behind some dumb shit
Not
like
even-
that.
I mean, yeah, that
Because if
too,
he
and I'm
try to attack you, you gotta do what you gotta do.
like, first of all, I'm not dirty, so
You outstanding person.
nice
like,
car.
Who are you?
I'm not dirty. I'm who I am. I look like a lick. I'm not. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a lick, man. I'm dangerous.
Or getting into some shit behind.
Getting into some shit. I'm so
Unnecessary
dangerous
shit.
because I already know what can possibly happen here. I don't know what.
You know how left it can go. Real fast.
And I'm real prepared for that, right?
And I'm just coming to get something to eat. Now
I'm trained. I'm trained to de-escalate somebody trying to harm me.
and he ain't this. I can't even talk. De-escalating shit, bruh. He out there like that. You know they on some bullshit.
Look, I drove off. I said, this ain't even worth it. It ain't even, whatever
It's
I
not.
had, it was over with. I don't even know if they refunded me. I don't know what it is. It was over with.
I get some.
Whatever the money was, it was gone. It's gone. And I'm not finna sit here and try to play Russian roulette with that door. This fuck I look like
for some food, right?
Stupid. No. I got too much motion. I got too much going on in my life. I'm not with it. You know what?
Y'all got to bring that
can
to
have
me.
Y'all can have that. I called and tried to see what we can do. They said, it ain't really their problem. It's that's their
That's
establishments. Because I understand. I told you, DoorDash and all the other places.
Refund me my money though.
They are middlemen. They are not the company that actually makes the food. They don't
My
do
food
nothing.
wasn't there.
No, because they got in a so companies are smart. They got in a contract like we are not responsible for certain things. And if you use my platform to try to get something from it and you want to whatever you want from it, we are legally to say no.
Right.
That was at your dispense. You chose that. Or you
chose that location.
you saw that error. You saw Superior on there.
You know you live there.
Yeah, you know you was that. Talk to me. You fucked up. I fucked up. So I had to take responsibility for that fuck up. And I did. And I went home and I ain't fuck with it.
That was probably a good decision though. 'Cause it wasn't
That was the best decision.
Yeah, it's just like
that whole situation was I'm like, I couldn't even like program my mind to see that was something good. If I get out, maybe I
because
can make
you
it to
made
the
on your first mind, you made the right decision. But then you said, "Hold up, I ain't no bitch."
Yeah.
And then you really could have turned your life a different direction with that.
I just felt played and pussified, and I'm like,
But to who at the end of the day?
Right. The hood in me, and I had
saying.
to check myself.
Like, what am I doing?
I got to check myself. So I checked myself, and I came back to reality. I'm saying, listen, man. When I turned back around and I like pulled back up, he was still by that door. I said, no, you got it, cuz. You got me.
Hey, take this little $9, man.
Yeah, it was
Y'all
cool.
got it.
No, that wasn't no $9 though.
What was it though?
About like
Something
13.
Good? No, I'm talking about the food.
It's like $13.
I said, what was it?
I think it was like I saw like I wanted like a little fresh like turkey burger and shit with fries and something. And
Okay.
like a little lettuce. The presentation was
It
awesome.
made it look good. Okay.
It was good as hell. And I didn't know where I was. So I'm like, okay, it can't be in no type of
Right.
hooded areas or
It's got
whatnot.
fresh
man.
food in it. It can't be good.
Shit, boy. I did that twice. The first time I got my food, the second time I said, fuck that one. I didn't know, like, that shit took me all the way on Buckeye one day.
Did you pick up some food?
Yeah, I went down, I don't know if you know, but you go down the line, the further you go down, the further
further it's away.
the meal. Yeah, so I'm looking at pictures. I'm not looking at the locations and whatever. I'm just scrolling, boom, boom, boom.
So you just copped and you said pick
Yeah, I
up.
just
You like,
copped, and then so as I'm driving, I know I fucked
you
up.
like,
when I
hold
started-
on. What am I- Hey, you was,
I
going where?
Yeah.
yeah, no.
So now I learned. It's cool now. I ain't gonna do that no more. So I stay in my parameters and I'm good.
Hey, that's the best thing to do.
That's how it is. So
Man.
what else we got? What you got?
Oh, man. Let me see. Did I cover everything I need to talk about? Oh, this is one thing. This is kind of short, though. Oh, for me. I don't even know if it's time to get into that. But,
You can
I mean, I can skim through it. All right. Al Sharpton, bro. Y'all know about this guy. So, the whole DEI thing, it's kind of past now. But Al Sharpton outside, like, we not going to go to Target or nothing. We not going to these stores no more, right? So then, look, hold up. He said to leave Target. So not going to Target is we fighting back against the DEI because they not DEI no more or whatever, right?
Who the fuck is that? What is that?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
Okay.
Which we ain't even see. The black people ain't even for that. First off, it's
nothing to do with
the
that.
white women first. You got white women, then you got just any other race of women. Then you got the alternative lifestyle people. So it's like we down the line. So it's like, well, they against black, so we ain't going there. But you tell everybody to go to Costco. So you just taking them from one white establishment to another white establishment. So what did you really prove here?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He outside like, yeah, we gonna do it. I'm like,
They playing on your heartstring for
Yes.
Al Sharpton been around. How you think he been around long as he been around? Anybody that was serious, they got rid of. Do y'all not understand this?
that backdoor payment.
Our ancestors that's not here, they was real serious about the freedom of the people. The ones that's still here, they are pawns to get you to come from one place to another, back and forth, back and forth.
So why, instead of trying to make them go to Costco, make them go to a place that's black owned or something? Or no, let's go to Costco.
You blatantly showing your colors and showing who you are.
Right. Hey,
And what
not
you-
let's go to this locally owned store, y'all. Let's go here and support this. No,
But
let's
he
go.
been that. This is
I
why
know.
he able to have the longevity he has.
Yes.
They don't allow
He
coonery.
compromised.
Yeah, they don't allow the coonery for so many years that's actually liberating their people. That don't even go down. That don't make
Okay.
sense.
Hey, yeah, I
Straighten yourself up.
yeah, this boy been around 50, 60 years.
And that's what
he
he
went
bank
from
on.
fat to skinny curl to the slick back.
He bank on that. So y'all take care of yourself.
Hey man, just like that. That's been them two again podcast, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
out.